Hi crafters, it's Simply Pam. And for today's project is for Flaunt Fridays, flauntfriday.blogspot.com, and their challenge this week is to create this puppy border. Move this out of the way here. And it's on the Paper Pups Cricut cartridge. And how I created the background for it is I just hid all the inside of the cut with my gypsy, and then it just layers perfectly on top of it. So it looks like that. And with Flaunt Friday, I'm on the design team. We just can't make the same kind of projects twice in a row. And you know me, I love, it's pretty much all I make is cards. So this design team is really challenging me to the fact that I need to create something that's not a card, which is the easy thing for me to do. So what I decided to do was make this magnet board for my friend for her birthday. Her birthday's not until May, but this cut is perfect for her because she has a dog, which is a wiener dog, and then a cat. And so this cut is just perfect for her. So I thought I would make this for her birthday. So I'm ahead of the curve for this one. I'm very excited. So this sheet metal I got at Home Depot. And it is 26 gauge. Just ask them, if you go to Home Depot, just ask them for their sheet metal. And this is their smallest one. It was 12 inches by 18 inches. And then I just measured it out. This chipboard is 8.5 by 8.5. And then the sheet metal, I had my dad cut it at 7.5 by 7. And the reason why I had a 7 here was so I can put, hang it from up here. And these, I just punched these holes out with my crocodile. And then I'm going to put glue paper on top and then cut it out again, just so, I cut it out first so I can see exactly where I want it. Now if this looks, the chipboard looks a little bit rough. I tried this earlier, I covered it with paper earlier, and it didn't quite work out, and so I tore it off, and this is my redo. So let's hope this goes well once again. I'm going to put this on with my ATG gun. I do have one, I just don't use it a lot because I like the mobility of the smaller one that I use in my videos. So let's put this together. I'm getting on the very edge. Okay. So this paper I'm using is from Colorbox Bright Florals. I got it at Walmart. It's a nice bright colored paper cardstock. It's this paper I'm using for the full sheet, and then the background paper. And then the silhouette I'm using is Simply Chartreuse from Paper Tray Ink. The sheet metal is thick enough that you can see a little bit of it, but it's not like really bulky, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going to cut the edges with my scissors. And then I'm going to go around the edges with my file, because I have a little bit of glue on the end, and this will rub the glue off for me. This is just a regular nail file. It works fine. Now I was going to Mod Podge this, but the reason why I messed up the first time was because I did try to Mod Podge it and it did not go over well. I think I need to practice more on a different kind of a project before I attempt it again, because I was terrible at it. Alright, so this is, I'm using the 3/16 hole punch. I'm just lining up with the punch that I already made. And this is 2.5 inches in. It's centered in, and then about a little over a ½ inch in depth. I got it, the paper stuck. Just a minute. Doesn't matter. All right. And I'm going to use these extra large eyelets from We Are Memory Keepers. And I'm going to use this rusty copper look to it. I really like that. I think it's pretty. Now I brought my Crop-A-Dile quite a long time ago, but I kept the paper cardstock that came with it just to tell you the measurements, because I always forget which one goes with which. So for the 3/16, you put this one on A, the one that has the pokey out thing on A, and then the one that smashes the back side, you put it on 1. And just put the pokey thing in there and squeeze. This makes things so much easier than the pounding one. See? Very nice. I like. Okay. So now I'm going to put my dog and cat together. Okay. So I have to put this on with my Zig 2-way glue pen, which I left. I forgot to tell you, I glued down the sheet metal onto my chipboard with this 527 multi-use glue. You can just use any strong glue. This is what my dad had on hand at in his tool chest. The guy I talked to at Home Depot, he says he used liquid nail. That works really great. So, and that we cut the sheet metal with 10 snips. So I guess any kind of metal that cuts up 10. So this is going like that. Okay. My hands are all sticky. Okay, so for this, I'm using this to cover most of it. Okay. This is actually going to go over. I'm just going to trim that part off. I'm going to use Simply Chartreuse stitched ribbon for this. Just tie it in a knot on the back. And I'm going to tape that down. Let's see. The reason why I'm using this ribbon is it's the same on both sides, and so it's perfect for in case it gets all twisted or anything. And then what I'm going to do to glue it down, let's see. This is Score Pal tape, and this works the same thing as the ATG, but it's just a little bit easier to handle. I'm just going to put it on the back side of this. kind of hold it in place. Okay, you'd think I'm done, but I'm not. I'm making her some little cute magnets. So let's do that. And I'm using the Crocodile, Imaginist Crocodile. And I'm using the 28mm brad punch. And, okay, so this is the Imaginist eye top. And I'm doing the magnet. This is the top part that will go right here. And then this is the bottom part. This is in the middle, so it will go like this. And I've already made one. It turned out great, so let's hope this one works just as well. So to do this, I'm using the 28mm eye top side, and I'm going to put the top part right on the center, right on this metal portion right here. If I can hold it still. And then this is going to go up and over. And you'll have to hold on to it. Oh, I'll just take it off. This will go right there. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the side. Yeah, it's a manual thing. You have to hold on to these things. It won't hold on to itself. Anyway, so that's what it looks like on the side. So get it straight. And then I'm going to put this on in between. And just make sure it's even on all sides. Sorry if my head's in the way. All sides. The little flower stems. And then press down. And just kind of squeeze it. I'm going to lift up and around. Now I'm going to push down the flower petals. And I know some people that dampen the paper just a little bit to make it a little bit more pliable, but I've never done that before, and I'm sure I'd screw it up, so I just did it the way I know how. So this part goes with a magnet facing up. Sorry, this is a magnet board, so the magnet facing up, and right like that. I'm kind of holding on to it. Spin this around. So it looks like this. And just kind of get it as centered as possible. And then push down. And I kind of squeeze on the sides just to make sure it's all set. And then pop it out. And I just kind of go around the edges to make sure it's all good. Okay, so here's my board. And here's the one I did already. And there's my other one. So it kind of holds it on. So this is my project for Flaunt It Friday. I wasn't going to put any eyes or anything on. I wanted to make it really simple, streamlined, basic. Just to bring out the cut more. I think it just turned out adorable. I'm so excited that I challenged myself to make this project. It just turned out really cute. So go over to my blog, simply-pam.blogspot.com, to find more information about the Flaunt It Fridays challenge. And then I'm just gonna hook it right here. So give her one of those 3M hooks that hook on the wall. That's easy to peel off. Anyways, so this is my project. Hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.